What's up, family? It's been 5 days, school reopened, and many parents on social media these days flaunting, showcasing how responsible they are as parents or as mothers. Some are showing the meals that they do give to the kids whilst going to school. And do you know what? Some are even buying designer lunch boxes for their children. For me, I've never seen a designer lunchbox before. This is my first time this season I've seen a lot. Okay, this season made me to see a designer lunchbox for a child. Some even pasted the picture of their kids there, and those things are so beautiful. So even if you don't know anything about these things, how to package your child's lunch box, the ordinary way that you know this can motivate you. If you can afford it, this can motivate you to also do something like that. And I'm so proud, and kudos to all parents that are trying, and to all good parents. Kudos, you people are really doing a good job. But in everything we do, our children needs us in all aspects of lives. These children, we are now in a crazy and selfish world whereby children are being raised from all kinds of backgrounds. Okay, so spiritually too, our children needs our attention, not just the food, the sneakers, the bags, the watches. No, 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 no. Aside that, how spiritually are we strong to protect our children? Our children really need a strong spiritual backup. Sometimes our children, our kids goes to school to meet other children, okay? Some of these kids are bullies, some are intimidators, some are, excuse me to say, spiritually they are vampires. They suck on others' energy. And this is the world in which we are now. So, as parents, whatever your background, your spiritual background is, you should be the pillar at your child's back. We should try to protect our children spiritually as well. They need us as well. We shouldn't just sleep on the spiritual aspects of our children as we, their parents, as we are dealing with our spirituality, so as our children. If you are a Christian, try to groom your children, try to groom your child in that aspect whereby whenever he or she goes out, she will not go astray. He or she may not go astray. And to add to it, sometimes parents do provide all these basic needs: the bag, the fashionable bags, the shoes, the sneakers, the watches, the uniforms, the hair. They provide this, but some of them, they don't check on the academical work of these kids. Some parents can tell you from first grade of a child, a parent can tell you how the child performed from that grade to the grade in which he or she is today. But some, you can ask them, she can't tell you. They don't know where they even keep the results of their children. But as we are trying so hard, because our children are our future, we should try so hard to watch the academical aspects of our children. We should have that cordial relation with the class teacher, the headmistress, the headmaster, so that we will know what is happening to our kids when they go to school. Okay, we should know what exactly happens there whenever they are not at home. The school is another world for them. When they leave the houses, the school is another world for them. So we should have that cordial relation with the school teachers or the leaders, so that whenever they are outside, we can know whatever happens there. It can help us to, as parents, to know how our kids are performing. And if the child is not performing in a certain area, you can, with this cordial relation with you and the teacher, it can help the child as well, because whenever the child comes back home, you will try to tackle that very area for your child. When we come to the emotional aspect of our children, this is very important as well, because our children, whenever they leave our space, they meet all kinds of kids that have been raised from different backgrounds. And you know, some of these kids are intimidators. They don't know anything about humanity. They can intimidate your child. They can bully your child. So how well can we protect our children from this kind of kids? And these people or this group of children, they come from homes that they most of them are rich, okay, and they have nannies, they have relatives, helps around them. So mostly their parents don't relate to these people well. They don't talk to them in a nice way. They are harsh on them, and the kids learn all this from their parents. So whenever they leave their parents space and they find a world that involves just them and other kids, they like to exhibit these lifestyles whereby they bully your kids, they intimidate them. Let me tell you this story. My child, okay, she is short because naturally I am short. The dad has an average height. So in her class, she is the smallest and the shortest. She's the youngest as well. She's in grade two. There was a time that the friends were laughing at her because she's so smallish. So when this girl came back home, I realized my child is down. I communicate with her a lot. I open that forum for her. So whenever she comes back home, I'll ask her, what happened today? My ring light is off. What happened today? And I would try to interact with her and I'll hear whatever happens in the school. And she was like, no, mommy, today I was in school. My friends were laughing at me because they said I am very short, I am very small. And I said, hey, madam, don't worry. Look at me. Am I tall? She said, no, mommy. Look at daddy. Is daddy that tall? No, mommy. This is mommy. This is where you are coming from. You are so beautiful the way you are. And be content with what you have because this is us. This is we. This is who we are. This is what makes you unique. When you go to the school and you say, where is Naki? When they mention her name, you know her. So her height makes her makes her very unique. So every morning, since then, every morning before she leaves the house, I say, Madam, I try to build that self-confidence in her so that whenever any of these intimidators crosses her way, she can handle it. Do you understand? I wake up, I tell the girl, you are beautiful. Your complexion is top notch. You are smart. You are brilliant. You are the most beautiful girl in the world. And from now, when she comes back home, she will just tell me, Mommy, this is what happened. And I told her this. So, yes, that is how we can boost our children's confidence level. We need to build them so that whenever they leave our space to meet this kind of children, they wouldn't be intimidated, which can affect them psychologically. Our children need that help or they need that as well. Wake up and tell your child, boy, you are handsome. Boy, you are very intelligent. So when he leaves the house and a friend tells him you are stupid, you are foolish, you will say, ah, what are you saying? Mommy always tells me I am very smart. So with this, we've built a very strong self-confidence in this child, self-esteem in this child. This helps the child never to feel inferior. When we put all this into consideration, trust me, our children's future will be extremely bright. Thank you for watching. Until then, see you in the next episode. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.